So for the second part of our orientation, I wanted to show you some sources that will help you as you're looking for books, trying to think about titles that you might want to read or trying to see if we have certain titles in our library. And the first thing we're going to do is to go to our library website. And the way we get there is from southeastpolk.org. If you choose junior high under schools, and then over here on the right, on the menu, is a link that says Library Services. And that will take you to our library website. And there are several things here that can help you decide what types of books you might want to read. The biggest one, most important one, is our library catalog. We'll come back to that in just a second, but I wanted to show you a couple other things. So, this website called What Should I Read Next is a great resource if you read a really great book like Ghost by Jason Reynolds. You can put that title in and it will give you other suggestions that are similar. This book called Which Book is Next in the Series will help you determine which series books to read in what order. And then Novelist has all kinds of different books there that you might think about reading. If you can't find what you're looking for in our library catalog, I did put links to the Altoona Public Library and the Pleasant Hill Public Library because then maybe you can see if you can get that information in another spot. So, on our library catalog, what a library catalog is a list of all the books that we have in our library here. And it works really, really easily. We just search for certain books that we might be interested in. So I mentioned the book Ghost by Jason Reynolds just a minute ago. And when I type that in, I get all kinds of books that have the word ghost in the title. And the first one that shows up is Ghost by Jason Reynolds. And what I can find out here is that when I look at Ghost, we not only have it, we have 2 copies that should be on the shelf. It looks like we have 3 copies altogether. When I go over here to the side on the right, it says this is in, and it tells me it's in our sports and adventure section. Another kind of cool thing is if we have the book in ebook form, we have access to a lot of different books through Mac and Via. It will say online, and then I can just click. And now it'll take me to Mac and Via and I can log into my Mac and Via account, which is kind of great. So not only can I get to the physical books in our library, but I can also get ebooks in our library. Another kind of cool thing I can do is I can go to the visual search, and that has all of our categories broken out by their genre. And then if there's a certain genre that I'm most interested in, but I'm not in the library, maybe I'm in the classroom, I can start searching just in the sports and adventure books, for instance. So that's kind of helpful too. So hopefully those are a few things that you can kind of use as you're looking for books. One other thing I wanted to mention is we do have a library Twitter account and a library Instagram page. And so if you wanted to follow us on that, we do very frequent book reviews. Anytime there's new books, we kind of let you know. We take pictures and post things that are happening in the library. And so we would love it if you would follow us. Just go ahead on that website and go ahead and click on either one of those links, depending on which of those accounts that you have. And now that you've done some orientation, we're excited to see you back in our library.